Hello there, and welcome to another one of these Lexical Lab 1-minute English videos. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel and check out our website www.lexicallab.com to find out more about the online courses we offer. When our current Prime Minister here in the UK, Rishi Sunak, came to power about a year ago, one of the many preposterous promises he made was that he was going to cut numbers coming into the country. And unsurprisingly, he's been totally unable to do this. Personally, I think it's a stupid thing to promise, and I think in many ways we actually just need to work out a more humane asylum process and recognise the fact that we need immigrant labour, but that's another discussion altogether. Basically, people move for all kinds of reasons. They're escaping war, persecution, famine, they're escaping the looming kind of environmental climate catastrophe. And the idea that somehow you're just going to stop all of this by sounding tough on television is ridiculous. More recently, he's changed his tune somewhat, and he's started to say, you need to vote for me in the next election because our goals will be achieved in the fullness of time. If you say that something will happen in the fullness of time, you mean that you think it'll happen if you wait long enough. So maybe when you're in a confusing situation or you're not sure what's going on, you might say, well, I guess everything will become clear in the fullness of time. Often in political journalism, when there's been a new government policy brought in, and it's too soon to say if it's going to have a positive or a negative effect, political journalists might say something like, the real efficacy of this policy will be revealed in the fullness of time. If you're not sure about something at the moment, maybe you might say, I'm sure we'll find out in the fullness of time. Or the truth will out in the fullness of time. This morning I was listening to a podcast about what might happen inside the Russian Federation if the Chechen warlord Ramzan Kadyrov, actually dies or is dead already. And one of the possible scenarios involves Putin having to decide between losing Chechnya or pulling troops out of Ukraine to keep Chechnya. And the podcaster was suggesting he's not very good at making these kinds of decisions, but in the fullness of time, he may have little choice but to decide to do one or the other of these two options. If you've enjoyed this video, please do click the like button. Please share it with your friends, your students, your colleagues, and in the comments section below, we'd love to see examples of how you might use in the fullness of time.